Now, some of you probably realize this, that Adderall is amphetamine, but I'm guessing that there are a good number of you out there, perhaps even parents and kids, that don't realize that these drugs like cocaine and amphetamine, methamphetamine, which are incredibly dangerous and incredibly habit-forming and have high potential for abuse, well, the pharmaceutical versions of those are exactly what are used to treat ADHD. Now, they're not exactly like cocaine or methamphetamine, but they are structurally and chemically very similar, and their net effect in the brain and body is essentially the same, which is to increase dopamine primarily, but also to increase levels of a neuromodulator called epinephrine or norepinephrine, also called noradrenaline and adrenaline. Those names are the same. And to some extent to increase levels of serotonin in the brain and blood, but not so much serotonin. That's just kind of a small smidgen of effect. Okay, so dopamine way up, norepinephrine and adrenaline way up. So that's motivation, drive, focus, and energy. And to some extent, a little bit of serotonin, which is really more about feeling calm and relaxed. And you can imagine why that would be a good balancing effect for dopamine and norepinephrine. So what I'm essentially saying is that the drugs that are used to treat ADHD are stimulants, and they look very much like, in fact, nearly identical to some of the so-called street drug stimulants that we all hear are so terrible.